man? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on these trifling tendencies Thursday? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about, man? You can go get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know you can come get them from Baby Cuz. Baby Cuz got them. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz. I say Baby Cuz got them. Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon, you know what I'm talking about? Funk or Die coming soon, you know what I'm talking about? Funk or Die 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? Make sure you go check my man out. What's that, man? Swing that finger, young man, you know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated. They gonna say, baby, cuz, what that mean? I'm gonna tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bruh. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? You say they telling me, baby, cuz thing ready. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, I'll be there in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no what I just say. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, listen, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. No siree, but you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, shit. No, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got, people. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Hey, come fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Now, mama say always, and I mean always, brush your whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with it, man? How's y'all doing on this Trifling Tendencies Thursday? You know what I'm talking about? What you talking about, bro? I'm finna get into it. Shout out to everybody who thought they heard somebody say God gonna bless you when they really said the mob gonna catch you. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, wherever you are. I see you fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Man, now normally I'll go over there and just stop, but I got things to do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Running a little ride my time right now. You know what I'm talking about? So look, last night, man, like when you out of state, right? You gonna hop straight into it. Like if you be in the hall, man, sometimes the phone come around on the cordless phone. You know what I'm talking about? You just hope by the time you get that thing, that motherfucker charged, right? They kept giving it to this nigga. That motherfucker was charged, man. That nigga made the invention to charge that motherfucker, man. Then he charged everybody else's ass. They kept giving him that motherfucker when the motherfucker was beeping, right? Like that motherfucker microwave. Oh man, he made the invention and tore their ass up, man. Next time they saw that motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? So look, my man called me, but like yo, you might get the phone like 3, 4 in the morning, just anytime, bro. Just whenever the thing get to you, right? So my man called me, man, and it was you know how it is when you in jail, man. You looking for that bitch. You know how it is, man. So, man, but I'm just saying all this about Barry, right? He out of state. This is just cold, man. That's why about it, we get to trifling tendencies. I can go into a lot of things, but I just want to go into that, man. That shit just brought back a bunch of memories, man, because that shit be cold when you in that situation, and that shit happen to you like that. Now, look, my man Mary, right? He looking for it, you know what I'm talking about? She won't answer the phone. You know how they get the blocking your phone and all that shit, man. So he called, he just trying to stretch it down, man. You know what I'm talking about? Can't find her, man, up in near Fender. You know what I'm talking about? Just going through it, man. I really felt for my man, man. And that's just, I'm gonna tell you, man, and y'all listen to me, because y'all always taking some breastplate the wrong way. Man, if a female was ever fucking with a nigga on the streets, and I'm talking about if the nigga was doing something illegal, whether, you know what I'm talking about, and you accepted that shit when he was on the streets, you went tripping with it, then when he went to jail, you got to tripping like ain't nobody told you that, you put your, and all that, oh man, you ain't right with that one right there, man. I don't agree with that. That's some faggot shit. It just is, man, you know what I'm talking about? But my man going through it right now, you feel me? He's sitting there, man, he trying to track her down, you know what I'm talking about? She's nowhere to be found. You get what I'm saying, man? And it's just fucked up, man. It just brought me back to a bunch of memories, man. Because I just remember, I could just remember the same shit, man. And it be cold when you in that situation too. Because when you on the street, you really be thinking that you got your, like your support team with you, you know what I'm talking about? Now, a motherfucker might not be no model citizen, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker shoot you a picture here and there, letter here and there, you know what I'm talking about? Some bread here and there, you know what I'm talking about? You can't ask for nothing much more, you know what I'm talking about? Because you don't really know how nobody, how they shit is. You get what I'm saying on the street, man? Because a motherfucker will go to jail and just act like people on the street ain't doing nothing, you know what I mean? But when you done left a motherfucker a bankroll and you just left a motherfucker to your business brand, you can't find them, that's that, man, that's that low down shit, man. And I was just thinking, guess what his wife is, y'all? Guess what, she one of them people that's always reciting them things, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it just got me to thinking, because everybody I've ever seen, bruh, that bust that move right there, man, they always ended up one of them people that be reciting them things. You get what I'm talking about? And I'll never forget when that shit happened to me. And it just be crazy, because you know how somebody sit there and be like, I'm asking God for a good man or whatever, and it just kills me that God have blessed so many of you women. See, I ain't even say bitch. He don't talk about so many of you women. He don't talk about with good niggas. And it's like, y'all fuck them over. He don't talk about y'all still asking for another one. See, I ain't gonna even bring up what the other pastors say. See, y'all be cussing bro out, man. When brother say something, other pastors said something while y'all can't get a man now either, right? They stood up and clapped for us. You know what I'm talking about? Pastor said it was another reason y'all can't get a man now. So y'all need to check something else. You know what I'm talking about? You need to check yourself. But trifling tendencies, man. I can just remember that, right? And everybody I ever seen do that, man, they like, I ain't gonna say they life fucked up, but they unhappy. You get what I'm saying? They unhappy as a motherfucker, and they still sitting around talking about like, God, if God want me to have a man, God. And it's just like they never realized that God done gave you hella good man, but it's you. You won't change. Because I think when people say that, man, like in their head, like, won't God give me something? I think God really be giving it to you, but you don't appreciate it when you got it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you just feel like you can keep asking God for shit. Like, okay, he answered that prayer. Let me get another prayer up out of him. You know what I mean? I think people really be sharing that motherfucking, I don't know how to say that word, psychological. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm gonna call it, psychological. I think people be sharing that psychological. You know what I'm talking about, man? For real, man. But I'm sitting here, man, because I can hear the pain in my partner's voice, and that shit just shot me back, bruh. All the way back to when that shit happened, man. I done got dead like that a few times. I told you, I'm one of the people that been there my whole life, like, what, you know what I'm talking about? Not my whole life, but half that motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? I split it. Yeah, I'll just keep it real, bruh. But, and I just remember when that shit happened to me. And I could just go back and think of every incident when I was up in there and somebody bust that fake ass move. Because it's always good when you first go down. You know what I'm talking about? It's always good. Everybody still screaming your name. They running around with the free you shirts on. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, everybody partner, man. That shit gonna last at for a good maybe 3. You might get 3 months up out that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You just might. But after that, man, that shit, then the reality gonna set in, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all be thinking y'all want to do this shit. You don't really want to do this shit right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? That shit right there, man, is, it you ain't got a strong mind, that shit, like, it would drive you insane, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That shit will drive you insane. And I just felt for my man. But every person that I thought back on that did me like that, they unhappy. And I was just getting to the point, just what I was trying to express to him, bro. Like, can't nobody ever fuck you over. They only can fuck theyself over. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody came to you and they were saying, can I borrow, I don't know, $20, you know what I'm talking about? And you loaned them $20 and they just ran off on you. They didn't get you, they just got theyself. Because if they needed $20 then, best believe they gonna need some more later. You know what I'm talking about? Now, they can't even come to you, a person who will fuck with them. You know what I'm talking about? So a person never really fucks you over. They just fuck theyself over. You get what I'm saying? They do. That's why, like, you can't fuck good people over. You could just fuck yourself over for not having good people in your life no more. I'm telling you, man. Dude, everybody, when I thought back about that shit, man, everybody was, like, unhappy. And they just didn't get it. But, like, it's like they don't get that they karma. And all the people, they done went to the, like I told y'all, how everybody kind of go to their thing. So they be one of the people around here reciting that stuff now, right? But the funny part is they never look at, like, how they don't look at that like that's their karma. They still looking for another blessing, even though they done had 3 or 4 of them. You get what I'm saying? Even though they done had 3 or 4 of them. God done sent you many people. But when people, I don't know, a nigga be talking about God sent me a bitch. I don't know, I ain't never prayed for no bitch, y'all. I just ain't. I ain't never prayed for a bitch. But, or bras be talking about send me a good man and with all that shit, man. Motherfucker think like God just gonna send you somebody to be your slave, and it don't work like that. God will put hella people in your life, but like you might not even be ready for them people God put in your life. And I don't think people ever just run game by themselves and see that they be fucking their own blessings off sometimes. For real. I just don't think people turn the mirror around and see how they fuck their own shit off that God sent them. Because you ever you just hear somebody be like, what's the biggest blessing? And like, and motherfuckers always say something with money or not that, but like it's either money or it'd be like some good stuff, or it might be some like tragic, like I almost passed or I had this and it's gone. But what motherfucker don't, the first major blessing you receive is every motherfucking morning if you get a chance to open your eyes. That's the biggest blessing you'll ever have. And sometimes we take that for granted. We do, we all do. But my man, he just jotted me, and I was just trying to tell him all this shit to me, like, bro, don't worry, folks. You'll get back one day, man. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck them people. You get what I'm saying? Don't run yo, because you can't control what them people do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if you, like, the type of dude you is, man, them people, they not gonna find that out there. You know what I'm talking about? You just make sure when you get back, they can't find it again. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you make sure. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, expert at that. You'll never find it again. Nah, you'll never find this shit again, ever. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, expert at that. So if you ever need some help with leaving the motherfucker alone, just call bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what that is. I told y'all, man, for some reason, when people post something, that shit pop up, man. They said Max Saucy, man. That's Pimp Suit. I see it. I don't know what Max Saucy on there talking about, man. Y'all don't even know Max Saucy. Pimp Suit, I see you, man. But for real, man, I was just trying to let him know, man. All you could do is walk your days, man, and get your blessings. And other people gonna get what they got coming in you. I mean, coming in them, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't like we can just wish something up. Like, you ever seen some shit like that? Like, I hope you can't wish nothing up on people. People wish that shit up on themselves, man. I continuously tell y'all, whatever you do in life, it's gonna come back on you. It's just up to you whether it's good or bad when it come back. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, I'm gonna go and get up out of here, man. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.